People always love watching you fall off, don't they?
I know. Well, a bit of a different one today. Oh, what was that on top of that car? Anyway, I get distracted. Squirrel. I don't have any cameras on today. Chris has all the cameras on, so you won't be able to see me unless he's closer, which he will be in a minute. I do have my mic on though, so you can still hear me. I have my second MOD1 next week, so I don't know, begrudgingly? No, not begrudgingly. Begrudgingly. I am not doing this begrudgingly. It is
begrudgingly.
I need to go and practice my figure of eights. If I don't do a little bit of practice before this test, I'm going to be peed off. But there you go, we'll give it a go. Just, you know, see how it goes. The annoying thing is I know I can do it. I think when I'm at the test centre, it's just I've got to work out where the points are for me to look at. Because I think that's, as long as you find that area to look at as you're turning, you're alright. If that makes sense. Alright, you can see me now.
And now?
And now? How about not? God, I tell you what, my helmet feels so much lighter without the camera on it. I don't really notice the weight on it when I'm riding, but I notice when it comes off. Oh, we had a good day out yesterday anyway, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a good day out.
The old super sausage.
We did do some filming, but the quality of the footage is going to be a little suspect. Because there wasn't really much chat that was broadcastable. It would be one long succession of train whistles.
Oh, well.
Certainly for Ruth and for our mate Mike, although he wasn't mic'd up. And there wasn't an awful lot that was necessarily broadcastable in terms of visuals either, because
I think it'll just be a short one.
It was a ride out, and therefore reasons.
Well, might just be a 10-minute short one then.
It might not even be 10 minutes. We'll probably see if we can pull something together to make some sort of footage. But this is an interesting one. This is something which Ruth doesn't want to do. She's made it very clear she doesn't want to do it. And I think we discussed in one of the previous videos exactly why she doesn't want to do it. And the logic is, just to refresh everybody's memory, I don't like doing this. I don't want to fail at it. If I practice it and fail at it before my test, I'll put myself off. So therefore, if I don't practice before my test,
I've got a better chance
of actually getting it right on my test, which isn't actually illogical at all, but it is the way that Ruth's brain works. So it's figure of eight tastic today.
Well, you say that.
What?
There's a great big bloody container.
Well, you can do it here. Plenty of room.
I know. It's busy with cars, actually. It's not normally this busy. There's someone in the back there.
You got all this space here. So let's just refresh our memory about how far apart the cones are for the figure of eight.
I can't remember.
I'll just refresh my memory, and then I've got a couple of extra gloves I can just drop in place, and you can figure of eight round those.
I think I'm just a bit too wide, to be honest with you.
I don't think it matters how wide you are as long as you've got enough space.
I'm wondering if I just go too slow, you know. I know I don't want to be speedy.
I'm going to suggest something to you.
Yeah.
And that is that you try it in second gear.
Yeah.
I tried it on your bike the other day when I was out on it, and it was easier in second gear than it was in first because it wasn't so revvy and you had more pull up when you let your clutch out. So I think we go somewhere around about there, and then 6 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another one there. So something like that. Are you in second, love?
Yeah.
Yeah, the left is the one that's
Can't do it with you standing there.
well, you're going to have an instructor, aren't you?
I know. I was doing fine, and as soon as you put the cone things down, I couldn't see. I couldn't.
Yes, this is clearly my fault.
Oh no, it's not your fault. Don't. Again.
Right, check your mirrors.
Check my mirrors?
Yes, get one. Check your mirrors are still in the right place. No, you're in second, so you're going to have to put yourself into neutral. Remember your side stand still down. Look at me. Look at me. Calm.
Okay. Doesn't want to start.
Stop. Off you go.
I did quite a few round and round and round. As soon as you put the gloves down, I fell off. Oh, was that why?
No.
Right. Don't stand there.
Where?
Where you were.
I don't stand anywhere, basically, is what you're saying, isn't it?
Stop.
Effectively,
looking.
what you're saying is, go away. Oh, hang on. What you're saying is, go away. I don't want to do this, and I don't want you to be watching me do it either. This is exactly why you're here. Because you're going to need to do it.
Yeah.
So take your time. Try second, remember.
I'm in first.
I'll do whatever you're comfortable with. Much better. What are you looking at?
Oh, I'm trying to look round behind me.
Okay. As long as it's working for you.
I don't know, what am I supposed to at?
I don't know.
I'm not meant to look at the floor, am I?
I think you're probably not. I think I do, but I think you're probably not meant to do that.
I think that's what took me off a minute ago, looking at a
I think you're looking good. You're starting to hyperventilate. Now you see that way you shifted your weight on your seat, that's a good plan. What happened there?
don't know, looks the wrong way. I don't know, it just freaks me out so much.
It's a bit of a nemesis, isn't it?
I'm just going to have to, I don't know.
Or Achilles heel or whatever it is.
I can do it. I know I can do it.
You've just done it.
That's the off thing.
You've just done it, but you need some practice so that it becomes something which you're confident to do. Take your foot up though.
Go round. Go round. Go round. Come on, go round. Come on.
And of course the whole reason that Ruth hasn't got cameras on today is again for psychological rather than any other reason.
Car coming, I think, isn't there?
No, that's alright. Maybe this guy's coming, but just wait for him. Right, we're going to call that 0. That's 1. You can hear it in your breath, you're nervous, aren't you? And that's 2. Keep going. Three.
Oh, gone again!
No, you're right. I don't understand how you didn't hold that.
I don't want to be... Yeah, it's the counting.
It's a what?
You counting.
Me counting makes you fall off.
Don't count.
That was a ridiculous drop.
I know.
Why don't you have a break for a sec? Have a break for a sec. Calm myself down. I think this bike is actually slightly harder to turn left than it is to turn right.
Well, you're just saying that, but... I'm going to have good bruises again. I seem to be constantly covered in bruises since I started riding a motorbike. Not that I always had bruises. Doesn't like falling over.
Just seems to be switch off, switch on again. Seems to help.
I think I'm too slow.
That's why I said do it in second gear.
And you're looking down.
Yeah, I'm looking at the road. I'm looking at where I'm going. You're not looking at anywhere, really.
I'm looking above me. I'm looking up high behind me because that's...
I think you just need to pick a point that you're going to. So I'm picking, see where I am now? I've picked that point. Yeah, and now I'm picking the middle. And now I'm picking the other apex, so that's this bit I'm looking at. Alright, now I'm looking at the middle. Now I'm looking at that bit again. Yeah, I think that might work for you. Pick the apex in the middle.
I don't know what the apex is.
Okay. Here. This is the apex. This is the top of the circle that you're going round, yeah?
Okay.
So you've got this bit, top of the circle.
Yeah.
The middle point between the two gloves, yeah?
Right, yeah.
And then the top of the circle the other side. Alright?
Okay.
So if I start here.
I'll try that.
Yeah. And then I'm into the middle. I'm going to go in a second. A little bit back brake. And then I'm going to focus on the top of the corner and the middle. And then the top again. And the middle. And the top.
Alright, let me have a go.
Look at me. Calm. Alright? You're stressing yourself out.
I know, it's
There's
just
two,
what it is.
2 drops there, which there was absolutely, A, there was no reason to drop it, and B, look at me, B, there was no reason not to hold the bike up. I am lecturing you.
Shut up. Go away.
No, I've just turned my intercom off so that she can't speak to me and she can't hear what I'm saying. Because she's stressing herself out for absolutely no reason whatsoever. She can completely do this. She's just winding herself up. She's psyched herself up to the point where it's something she thinks she can't do. And therefore, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because she can't do it. This is better. This is better. I don't know what she's saying. Her microphone's still recording though, so I'll be able to find out what she's saying in the edit. She's probably calling me all sorts of weird, horrible names. Telling me I'm in the wrong place. I'll reconnect. How are you feeling?
Yeah, that is working a bit better. But now I'm talking and I can't concentrate.
Don't talk then, I'll switch this off again. Don't know what she's saying. Probably rabbit on about some random reason. But she's perfectly capable of doing this. She's actually quite an experienced rider now. She's got, what, the better part of 1,500 miles under her belt over 18 months. I know it's been 2 years between her CBTs, but she did her CBT and then didn't go near her bike for 6 months because we hadn't got this bike. So she did it in the June and then didn't get a bike till December. And then she's had quite a few periods where she's not been riding at all. And then more recently, the last couple of months since she's had her new job, she's been riding her bike regularly, commuting, etc. So this is really good actually. This is looking really good, really comfortable, really confident. She's getting the hang of this, definitely. I might suggest she stop now so she finishes on a bit of a high and then has a break. And then comes back to it. That was it, she saved it, no problem. You're right, I'm going to suggest you stop there, have a couple of minutes break, yeah? Because you finished on a reasonable high.
Yeah.
Why did you stall that?
It was in second.
Why did you stall it?
It was in second and I couldn't get it into first. It's all right, what that, right, don't lecture me. Doesn't matter.
No, I'm not lecturing you, I'm trying to train you.
Don't, right, stop.
No, I'm asking you why you did something, because I want you to explain it to me, because it's something you do on a regular basis.
I was in second,
yeah,
and I stopped,
yeah,
and then it wouldn't let me push down and go into first.
Well, I want to know why it's not letting you push down and go into first, but it lets me push down and go into first.
I don't know.
Why don't you just stop? Off you get for a sec. Have a break for a couple of minutes.
That did work better.
Yeah, it did. It worked a lot better.
Oh. I can't get my foot off now.
You're really having a stress today, aren't you? You're really not enjoying this, are you?
I'm doing it. I'm not enjoying it.
You are doing it, and you're not enjoying it, yeah, but you are doing it. Right, now when you came in the last time, you came in way too tight. So when you're...
Yeah, I know.
When you come in, you want to come in, I think probably from about here. You know? So you've got...
I didn't drop the bike though, hey?
No, that's a bonus. Right, so I've now stopped in third, second, first, second, first. Struggling to get it into neutral this time. There we go. Right, so when you're looking between these two gloves,
Yeah.
yeah, they're 6 meters apart, right? Which means the midpoint is 1, 2, 3 here-ish, right?
Yeah.
So when you're aiming for the midpoint, it should be the middle. But that also means that if you're keeping a sort of circle all the way around, it means that the apex is 1, 2, 3. It's kind of here. So you should be aiming for there. Yeah? And the same the other side. And that'll give you a nice kind of figure of 8. So why don't you go up here, around here, and then come in at a reasonable angle.
I'm going to need some new endy bits, aren't I?
Endy bits.
Endy bits.
Yeah, you're getting good at bashing endy bits.
Yeah.
But I'm really pleasantly surprised with how remarkably unscathed this bike is.
Considering how many times I've dropped it. Look, I can't help it.
Start from here.
Give it back, because I'm not going to be
Yeah,
wanting to do this for much longer.
Start from here. So, from here, and then this point first, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Bearing in mind, you don't want to be going way out over there. So, 1, 2, 3. So you're heading this general direction, yeah?
Yeah.
And then there, and right again. But you're doing pretty well, so I'm going to come off comms again. I'm just going to let you go.
Don't speak to me.
Your microphone is still recording if you want to F and Jeff and
No,
slag me off. But yeah. All right, give it a bash. Let's aim for doing 10. Do 10.
No.
Right, do 10 and we'll call it a day there. All right, because you're really hating this. You really are hating this with a passion. And I'm going to leave all this effing and jeffing in with train whistles because it's honest and authentic. Because just at the moment, look at me, you hate me with a passion, don't you? I'll take that as a yes.
My gloves moved.
That's already tighter.
Oh, I've give up.
You all right?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing it again.
Well, you can't finish on a shit note. You got to finish on a high.
I'm done. I'm not doing it again. I'm not. I'm not. Not doing it again. I'll come out tomorrow, but I'm not doing it again today. I'm done. I think I've bent my gear thingy again.
How come you're in third?
I don't know. I didn't put myself in third. It's bent. No, I'll do it again.
No, you just give yourself a break. Give yourself a couple of minutes.
I don't want to. I just want to do it.
Look. This is exactly what happens when people drop their bikes. Is that they instantly drop it, they want to pick it up, and they want to get back on. And it's exactly why you shouldn't pick it up and get back on. Because your adrenaline's up, your cortisol's up, you don't make rational decisions, and you don't ride your bike effectively. So give yourself a minute.
You're ranting.
I think we'll have a discussion later about whether this is a rant or whether this is an attempt to be constructive. Maybe you can put in the comments whether you think I'm ranting or whether I'm just approaching it completely wrong. But it's probably one of those reasons why you just shouldn't teach your wife to drive or ride a motorbike. But she actually doesn't need any of this. She just needs to calm down. But she's struggling. So, let's get this bike sorted again. It seemed to be better switching it off and switching it back on again. I wonder if it's something to do with the fuel pump having air in it or something. But, I really don't know what she's on about with the gear selector. I think this bike is actually harder to turn left. I don't know why, maybe it's something psychological.
He's just showing off
But
now.
I think she might have a point. I don't know if it's something to do with the balance or... Go and see how she's doing.
We'll have one more go.
Let me look at your hands.
We'll have one more go.
Awesome nails, by the way.
They're not, they're broken. Somewhere at work is that fingernail.
Nice, that'd be good for your cleaners.
I've told my work colleagues to look for it for me.
I'm going to jump on my bike and try that figure of 8 after you've finished, yeah? Because I think you've got something with the whole business about turning left being harder than right.
I can't hear you, what?
How's that, you hear me now?
Yeah.
I think you might have something with turning left being harder than turning right. I don't think it actually is harder. I think it's less comfortable. I certainly feel less comfortable turning left on your bike than I do turning right on your bike, but I don't notice that on my bike, and I just want to kind of check that because I've not done a kind of 6 meter distant figure of 8 on my bike. I've just
one of those
done
gloves
figure of 8s.
moved, by the way, in the wind. Just saying.
Let's just check, see what the distance is. It's only going to be approximate. It's supposed to be 6 meters.
I know. I need as much room as I bloody can have. Come on, little bike.
There we go. Stick it back there. Right, last time, love. I'll leave the intercom on. I'll try not to say anything.
No, don't speak to me.
Go for...
I won't be able to speak to you.
Let's try and do 5. And do you want me to count them as you do them?
No.
Okay. Let's try and do 5.
Yeah.
Okay. And then if you do 5, just keep going until you've had enough. All right. Don't aim for 10, but do 5 because that's more than twice what you actually need to do. All right. Side stand up.
I know.
I know you know. I know you know. But then if you started to take, if you started to take off, you'd whinge about it.
My foot was there, ready to just kick it. Shut up.
Shutting up. It's all a bit train-whistle-tastic today. She's not looking at the apex point of the circle. She does tend to look at the middle, but she doesn't look at the apex point of the circle. And actually it doesn't really matter how she achieves it as long as she can do it. I think I'm going to call that 1. These aren't looking too bad though. And we'll call that 2. Making it hard for herself there because she's coming in wider at this top end. So that's a right, she's tighter and comfortable, and this is the left, which she's wider on. Always wider, not on the start, but on the exit. Maybe save the debrief till later on tonight when she has a glass of wine inside her, because she's a little spiky at the moment. We're going to call that 3. So this will be 4. Yep, 4. Always wide on the end of the left. and it's on the end of the left-hand turn. It's not on the start, it's on the end. So she's up for doing another one. We'll give her a little bit of feedback, but I think it might not be well received. We'll give it a bash, but you never can tell. I'll call that 5. Okay, comes back on. Right, love, that's 6.
Okay.
Are you open for some constructive feedback?
No. I'm stopping anyway there. Go on then.
Off you get. Give yourself a break. Now, stop. Is this the gear thing?
Yep.
Yeah, you're in first. Now you just need to put it in neutral. Okay, now if it's not doing that, then in gear, just roll forward slightly. Let the clutch off a little bit. That's it. Now try it. Clutch in. Just pull up. There you go. You're trying to push down to go into neutral, aren't you?
Not always, sometimes.
I've sussed out why you can't get it into neutral.
I just
Right,
don't
off you
always
get.
remember.
Off you get. Right, now.
I'm not doing that again. I've done 6.
Fine.
That's
Look
not
at me.
bad.
Right, look at me. I'm going to show you what I think your issue is. Right? It's just to be constructive. It's just for you to think about. I'm not going to ask you to do it again. All right? But I'll do it and I'll show you what the thing is. What I think it is. Yeah? I wonder if you've bent this clutch lever, because it's almost no movement before the clutch starts pulling out now. Wait a second, just give that a try.
Has my dial moved?
Yeah, I think so. Tighten that up before Tuesday. That's a bit better. Right, so
I'm not smooth. I'm
No, it's not.
jerky.
Doesn't matter about being smooth, right? On the left-hand turn, you come in okay, and then at the exit, you go really, really wide because you're not looking for that midpoint.
I was.
You weren't.
I am.
I filmed you. Right? You're absolutely fine on the right hand. Absolutely no problem at all. No issues. Every single time, no issue. Every single time, up on the left hand, no issue on the in. And then you go way out here on the left. It's always on the exit of the left hand turn that you're getting wide, which means you're coming in at a weird angle for the right hand one, making it harder for yourself. But notwithstanding you're making it harder for yourself, you're managing absolutely fine. Come up on the left, initial bit's fine, and then you're way out here again. You're just not looking. You're not turning your head, and you're not looking at this midpoint here.
It's that left turn I panic. It's just that feeling I'm going to fall off again.
It's completely psychological.
I know.
This is why you needed to come and do this, to do some practice. You did 6 there on the bounce with no issue.
Yeah.
Right? You should be able to come in as tight on the left as you are on the right.
I know, I should. I should, but I don't. And I don't know, I don't understand that. I've had enough.
I know. I know.
I might come and do some tomorrow night after work. I think.
See, I do actually look at the ground. I'm looking at what would be the cone.
Well, I was looking. What, in the middle? You're looking at the gloves?
I'm looking at the gloves, yeah. If I look at the gloves, then I can make it much, much tighter. Much tighter.
Well, maybe I'll try that tomorrow. I'll try 2 methods.
I don't know. I mean, there are people that have said on comments on your videos that look at the ground, you fall to the ground. Now,
yeah.
I've never found that.
Well, that's why I try not to. But maybe on this you need to. I can give it a go, but I don't want to do it today.
Don't do it today then.
I don't need any more bruises.
Alright.
Look, I did 6.
You're smiling.
No. I did 6.
No, look. Come here. It says 1. Up. Right, so what do you want to do? Tesco's? Okay.
Yeah, I need a bit of food, otherwise the children are going to starve.
Yeah, and our youngest has been whinging about lack of apple juice for a day or two. Right, hang on. I'm going to just go around it on my bike.
Okay.
Just for a second, because I want to see if it's significantly different left. I don't think it is, but I'll give it a bash.
Do you need me to move? Am I too close?
Nah, you'll be alright, I think. Ah, you're fine. I have to say, this bike is easier to ride, but in terms of size, it is easier to do this figure 8 on your bike your size.
Yeah. Well, that is a very big bike.
It is a very big bike. I think you'd have to have a Rocket 3 or something before you got much bigger than this, or a
I will never have a bike that
ST
big.
1300 Pan European or a Goldwing or something. It's pretty big.
Don't forget your gloves.
Yeah, I know.
Come on then.
Right.
I'm burping as well, sorry.
It's you're feeling stressed, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right. Well done. You did all right. You did 6 on the bounce. Absolutely no problem. It's all in your head.
I know. Which is so annoying.
You know what's going to happen now, don't you?
What?
You'll pass that and fail on someone else.
Probably. Don't say that.
You'll be fine.
Doesn't take very long. It takes like 20 minutes.
Right. Tesco's then.
Yeah.
Off you pop. I'll follow you. Say your goodbyes and we'll end it there.
Well, that was eventful. And, yeah. Apologies for swearing and all the rest of it. Well, no, I don't apologise at all. That's complete garbage. It is just frustrating. But I'm done. I've done a few. I've given it a go. I think I'm going to come out tomorrow evening and have another go. Don't know if any of that will be of any use to anybody else watching, but at least you'll see that I'm not perfect. No one is. And
yeah, and you have to bear in mind, I am not a motorcycle instructor.
no,
I'm just doing my best to try and teach you how to do it.
I know.
So I might be giving you completely duff information. I'm just telling you how it works for me.
Yeah.
But in the words of Vinnie Jones in one of Guy Ritchie's movie, it's been emotional.
It has. So, like, subscribe, all that jazz.
Really? After that?
Yeah. Yeah, after that. I'm
After
going.
that, yeah.
I've had enough.
No. I mean, like and subscribe. Really? After that?
What are you suggesting here?
Oh, no. Maybe you deserve a subscription just because you kept falling off. How are you feeling, by the way? You're going to hurt later, aren't you?
I know I'm going to hurt later. I'll be bruised. When I walk around the house and you say, where did you get that bruise from? That'll be when I came off my bike again.
Yeah.
I only dropped it 3 times there.
I wasn't even counting. I'm just constantly impressed at how awesome that bike is. It just takes a bunch of punishment.
It really has.
Admittedly, we did need the bar ends because the original ones didn't last very long.
Well, we're going to need some more now.
See Ruth's previously published videos. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going.
Right, see you later.
Bye, folks.